is the American pronghorn, a creature that has mastered a biological feat that seems to defy the very laws of life and death. To look at a pronghorn is to see a masterpiece of evolutionary design. They are often called antelope, but that's a misnomer. While they look like the gazelles of Africa, they are actually the sole survivors of a unique family, Antilocapridae, that evolved right here in North America. Their closest living relatives aren't antelopes at all, but rather giraffes and okapis. They are a true American original, standing as a lonely branch on the tree of life. The first thing you notice about a pronghorn is its striking coat. A pattern of rich cinnamon and brilliant white, designed to break up its silhouette against the shimmering heat of the prairie. But the real wonder lies beneath that fur. To understand the pronghorn, you have to understand its speed. It is the fastest land animal in the Western Hemisphere, capable of hitting bursts of 60 miles per hour. But while a cheetah is a sprinter that tires after a few hundred yards, the pronghorn is a long-distance elite. It can maintain a cruising speed of 30 to 40 miles per hour for miles on end. Why such extreme capability? Today, the pronghorn's main threat is the coyote, which is nowhere near fast enough to catch a healthy adult. To find the answer, we have to look back 10,000 years to the Pleistocene. The pronghorn evolved alongside the American cheetah and the long-legged giant short-faced bear. Those predators are gone, but the pronghorn still runs as if they are right behind it. A high-speed phantom of a lost ecosystem. Every part of its anatomy is built to support this athleticism. A pronghorn has a heart twice the size of a similarly sized goat. Its lungs are massive, and its windpipe is remarkably wide, allowing it to gulp down enormous volumes of oxygen while at a full gallop. Even its bones are lightweight and hollow, and its hooves have evolved pointed, shock-absorbing pads to handle the impact of high-speed travel over rocky terrain. Then there are the eyes. If you've ever tried to sneak up on a pronghorn, you know it's nearly impossible. Their eyes are the largest of any North American land mammal relative to their body size. Positioned high and far back on their heads, this gives them a nearly 300-degree field of vision. Their eyesight is so powerful that researchers estimate they can detect movement up to 4 miles away. To a pronghorn, a human walking on the horizon looks like a giant moving billboard. The horns that give the animal its name are another biological quirk. Unlike cattle or bison, which have permanent horns, or deer, which have deciduous antlers, the pronghorn does something in between. It has a permanent bony core, but it grows a sheath of keratin, the same material as your fingernails, that it sheds every year. It is the only animal in the world with branched horns that are shed annually. But life on the open range isn't just about outrunning ancient ghosts. It's about endurance. The pronghorn is a migratory marvel. In the northern parts of its range, specifically between the Grand Teton National Park and the Upper Green River Basin, these animals undergo one of the longest land migrations in the lower 48 states. They travel hundreds of miles to escape deep snows that would bury their food source of sagebrush and grasses. This journey is a gauntlet. They must navigate through bottlenecks narrowed by human development, cross rushing rivers, and face the most modern of obstacles: fences. Interestingly, despite their incredible jumping ability, pronghorns almost never jump over fences. They evolved on the open prairie where there were no vertical obstacles. Instead, they prefer to crawl under the bottom wire. In many areas, conservationists are now replacing the bottom strand of barbed wire with smooth wire to ensure These marathon runners can pass through without injury. In the height of summer, the prairie can be a brutal, waterless place. The pronghorn handles this by being a highly efficient water recycler, obtaining much of its moisture from the plants it eats. When the rut, or mating season, begins in autumn, the males, called bucks, become fiercely territorial. They use their scent glands, located just below their ears, to mark tall stalks of grass, warning rivals to stay away. The clashes between bucks are high-speed and intense, a whirlwind of dust and clashing horns as they compete for the right to pass on their elite genetics. As winter settles in and the wind howls across the sagebrush, the pronghorn's coat provides incredible insulation. Each hair is hollow, trapping a layer of warm air against the skin. They huddle in large herds, their massive eyes scanning the white landscape for any sign of danger. The American pronghorn is more than just a fast animal. It is a living link to an ancient North America, a creature that carries the anatomy of the Ice Age into the modern era. It is a reminder of the power of persistence.